and welcome to the second part of this hypnobirthing taster session. In this video I'm going to touch on the science behind birth. Now this section is really important because understanding what happens to your body really will help understand why the hypnobirthing techniques are going to be really useful to use. Now, your uterus muscles are actually made up of two bands of muscles, and these muscles are working together as unison. So just like the two muscles in your arm, there's triceps and biceps, when you bend and open your arm, these muscles work in unison together too. And the best way to kind of explain this, I thought, is using this demonstration on a balloon. So on this balloon of your uterus, we've got the two bands of muscles. So here going across, you've got these internal muscles and they wrap all the way around your uterus horizontally. And what their job is to keep your baby nice and safe and also to keep your cervix closed. So if we imagine that the bottom of the balloon is our cervix, at the moment it's nice and tight, it's closed. And each month or week your pregnancy progresses, these muscles are protecting your baby. Now working alongside these muscles, and especially in labour, you've got your vertical muscles. Now what these do, they start to draw up. They draw up and wrap around your internal muscles. And these vertical muscles, when you start to have a contraction, or we like to call a surge, they draw up. And at the same time that these are starting to draw up, these internal muscles, they're going to start to pull out and thin. And they're going to help you become dilated. Now you'll probably have heard your midwife when you're in labour, or other people have told you before, they may say you're like 1 centimetre dilated or 5 centimetre dilated, and this is what's actually happening to your body. So each time you have a contraction or that surge, you're drawing up and thinning out, then your cervix is slowly starting to open. So I can remember when I first found out about this, I thought, wow, our body really is amazing. And these muscles aren't meant to be painful. They're actually meant to, just work and do their job. And in order for them to work efficiently and do their job, you need to make sure that there's no tension in your abdomen, there's no tension in your uterus. And how do we do this? Well, we do this by touching on relaxation techniques. Being calm and relaxed during labour is really going to help these muscles do what they need to do. Because again, as I mentioned before, just like your arm, this doesn't hurt, does it, when you're bending and opening your arm? However, if you're holding a big weight and there's friction there, it may start to ache, it may start to feel uncomfortable. Another reason why some women don't really find their sensations of birth comfortable might be because they're afraid of birth. They may have some anxiety, and this reason makes it feel like there's some tension happening in their uterus. And because they're tensed up and anxious, the uterus muscles aren't going to be able to perform as what they need to do. So learning about what happens to our body is really important aspects of hypnobirthing. So remember, we need to stay calm and relaxed in order for our uterus muscles to do what they need to do. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful in learning a little insight to what actually happens with our body. And now we know what happens to our body, we'll be really able to understand how the hypnobirthing techniques work. So don't forget to check out my next video to find out a little bit more. Thanks!